Greetings once again, my friends, and happy Thursday. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. As a child, I used to play at this communication tower. It was already closed down then, and I was careless. So we're in the middle of our seed exam, as we're invading Dole Dukedom, and we're kind of off our assignment. Who are you? Don't worry, we're seed candidates. We've been dispatched by Garden. So what's going on up there? The Galbadian soldiers have entered the communication tower. On top of that, that place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. You guys are going up, be careful. Well, that went well. Oh, and how appropriate. He got eaten by a giant snake monster. Because that's the way that works, right? Listen up. The finishing blow determines the XP. Save it for me. No, Cypher, because you are also what I would like to call a temporary party member, so it would be wasted upon you.
What, you don't get to have a second gunblade wielder in your party?
Well, first of all, if you're asking that, well, welcome to Final Fantasy VIII because you've never played it. No, there can only be one gunblade wielder, and that is Squall. I mean, you can have other gunblade wielders, but they just can't be in the party. And as we've already kind of heard in the initial speech for this mission, Cypher's not exactly the most reliable person. I'm not saying that to be mean, but he's not exactly the most reliable person to put in your party. Just saying. All right, so like I said, we are in the middle of our seed exam. We were invading Dole Dukedom, and we had an assignment to just secure the square, but unfortunately, Cypher's a hothead, and he's our leader. So at that point, he decided, we're going up to the communications tower because I want some fight. Not saying it was right, not saying it was wrong, well, it was wrong because he disobeyed orders, and that'll probably come back to bite him in his seed exam. But I guess we'll see how this plays out for Zell and Squall, because Zell actually did argue with him, which would be the sign of a questioning soldier, and Squall is just following orders, which he's being a good soldier, regardless. Now, I know a lot of people are probably already asking this if you've never played Final Fantasy VIII before. Isn't Seed basically Soldier? That kind of is what it's supposed to be, is that Seed is supposed to be this elite mercenary organization, and it's the soldier of this world, roughly. That's why in a lot of cases I think they went the mercenary route, is because Cloud Strife was a mercenary, and people still had a major boner for Cloud. Monsters, huh? That sucks. More fun for us. Come on. Fun? Please! Oh, Zell. You know, at the beginning of this, you were the fresh maker. You're just getting kind of old. Alright, so we're making... this always happens. And of course, my default response to a Final Fantasy VIII encounter is usually to just run away. It's better that way. Wait, Cypher's in our party, but yet he ran ahead. Party logic. Don't worry about it. But happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Me, I'm kind of having a hard week because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a bit of a cold over the weekend. Basically, my family's cold finally went to me, and I'm still recovering from it. So if I sniffle here and there, I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. Okay, so we are at the communication tower now, or at least I think we are. The generator is up and running. No problem with the boosters. What the hell are they doing? Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger. Roger. Repairs? Who cares? This must be your first real battle. You scared? I don't know. I try not to think about it. I love battles. I fear nothing. The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of a battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What? Dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm gonna pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it too! Mind your own business. Frickin' hell! As you can tell, Cypher and Zell don't get along. What's the matter, Zell? Swatting flies. Damn you! There you are! Ah, it's this girl again. And yes, I'm gonna be mocking her quite endlessly. Because, yeah, this cutscene pretty much embodies who Selphie is. So I hope you guys like the voice that she's about to get. I'd like to introduce everybody to Selphie. Are you like Squad B? I'm like a messenger named Selphie from Squad A. This is Squad Captain Cypher, right? Like, where is he? Over there. One of these days, I'm gonna tell you about my romantic dream. Something tells me it involves him. This sure is tough. Captain, like, wait up! Like, what are you waiting for? Come on, come on! I don't want to. You're in that direction, Selphie. I don't want to go that direction. So you can technically go around. Squall, you're not gonna... It's a cliff, man! You're not gonna jump off. That's the plan. Whee! I mean, you could get extra encounters, but yeah. Are you serious? Geronimo! Well, like, let's get going. Has everyone equipped a GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? Nope. And in case you guys haven't gotten figured out from that hint, we're probably looking at a very nasty bout happening. So at this point, it's probably a good idea to have everybody equipped with a GF. Mainly because, unfortunately, I have to tell you, Selphie is a permanent member of the party. Not if I have anything to say about it, but that's just me. I get that people like her, and I get that she's kind of a cheat code for a lot of people. Not so much for me. So this is the communication tower? Sure is, like, big. Ah! Ah! Cowards! Hey! Like, the captain's getting away! He's not my captain. Nor mine! That's the way it goes. Did he go up? Hey, like, Squad B captain! I already... You guys don't understand. I've only dealt with her for 2 minutes at this point, and already I'm annoyed by her. I think we can take this lift up. I would think so too. Want to go up? Not with you, but I guess I have no choice. No, you don't. Wow, this lift is pretty cool. Don't get too excited, you'll fall. I'm really going to. Please, could you? Major Biggs? There's a report of a monster-shaped shadow at the top of the tower. Major Biggs.
Be quiet, I'm busy. It goes like this, and geez, what's with these crappy old tools?
Somebody had to get the Sid voice.
And why do I have to make all the repairs? Ah!
Because you're the guy who's doing it. Sir, I will check around while the repairs are being done. It's better than that. It's better that than listening to your moaning. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Let's see. Put this here and...
Yup. I understand your frustration. I have built PCs too.
This goes here and... There! It's complete!
What's complete? Uh-oh. Did they complete their task? Is it mission accomplished? Oh, that's a lot of electricity coming off of that. Oh. Well, there goes that wrench. Perfectly good wrench. Well, they definitely started something up. What it is, I guess we'll find out. Please tell me that this has anything to do with a giant robot. It's a lot of parts. Just saying. Well, that's a giant cannon. So it's probably gonna... Oh, wait, it's coming apart. Oh my god. They're secretly working for DirecTV! Or NPR, one of the two. I'm gonna let that sink in. Hashtag not the biggest NPR fan. So yeah, obviously we're at a communications tower. Obviously it's a communication dish. What do you think you're doing? Likewise, mister, what do you think you're doing? You stuck up on me, sir. Hey, what happened to all the soldiers down below? They're dead. Wedge, take care of these twerps! Wedge? Well, I seem to be needing to be done here, so I'll go ahead and hit the old dusty trail. I'll just be on my... I'm leaving. Move, 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 move. Sorry to crash your party. Ah, you crazy! You could have shot or stabbed me. Just shut up. Thanks, Cypher. You just gave us a boss fight. Yes, we have a boss fight with Major Biggs. Prepare for the worst, you brats! I worked hard on that armor. I'm sure you did. But you want to know who else worked really, really hard? Me, in grinding up those GFs. At least a little bit. So while you continue to hammer away, my HP are protected. Why? Because GFs actually do have their own HP pile. If they lose that, if they go to 0, your GF is dead until you resurrect it. Yes, you actually have to do a little bit of what this game calls pet maintenance with your GFs. Your GFs are basically your pets. You still... Now, one thing I need to clarify, because I see a lot of people making this message on forums. The GFs junctioning, you don't lose if they die. So don't worry too much about that. You keep the stat junctioning. You just can't use it as a summon anymore. And here's actually a brand new one. So you saw Shiva, and welcome everybody to Quetzalcoatl, who is basically the replacement, I don't know why, but the replacement for Ramu in this game. He's one of the few that actually has been replaced. Shiva and Ifrit, not so much. They've made it into every game since summoning has been a thing, but Ramu has since been replaced by Quetzalcoatl. And I'm trying to think of any others that have been, but I think he's pretty much one of the few. And here's our buddy Ifrit. Boom! Knock that thing down to him. Spike it! 266, that's not bad. Major Biggs, have you finished the repair, sir? What's the enemy doing here? Wedge, where were you? No pay for you this month. Oh, I should have stayed home. So now you have to deal with Wedge. And Wedge is actually a little bit of a problem here, as if you wanted to draw magic or anything like that, he actually can heal Biggs. So you want to make sure that you take care of that. There you, oh, and also you can get a Suna. I forgot about that from Biggs. So if you don't have that, I would actually say don't worry about stocking a bunch of draws here. I would wait until later, and then at that point you can get them off of regular enemies, so don't worry too much about that. Plus, a lot of the stuff that you guys are going to see me doing later, you can eventually get items to be able to yield quite a bit of Asunas, quite a bit of cures, so it's actually better to go down that route too. But you guys will see that in a bit. But here we go with even more summoning as we bring out Quetzalcoatl once again. Because we're early on in the game, guys. We don't really have a whole lot of junctions to be able to work with yet. And so the best possible outcome you could work with here would be to use your summons against them. I mean, you could use magic too, but I like the stat integration, and so the more magic you use, the less stats you have. Ooh, clothesline from hell. But hey, you're gonna get another Hellfire, so we don't really give a crap now, do we? Now, somebody was actually asking me if the junctioning system was the major gripe that I had with the gameplay of Final Fantasy VIII. Is it the main one? Not really. My biggest problem is the disincentive to leveling when so many other games in the series have taught you level. Level, 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 level. Go and level grind. Major, we're doomed! Stop your whining! And that's my biggest complaint, is like the more you... This game incentivizes you to not level up, and every game before this point has told you to level up. So it kind of goes counteractive against what the series has taught fans to be able to do. If you're walking brand spanking new into Final Fantasy VIII, you're fine. It's not going to affect you. But for people like me, that's a major disincentive. The junctioning system, I actually think, was pretty inventive and had a lot of really good ideas on paper when it was implemented. So, no. My problem is the leveling issue. Is that enough damage? I think it was. Oh, what the? Whoa! Well, what blew them away? I guess you guys are going to have to wait until next week. Have we made things better? Have we made things worse? Will we pass the seed exam?